All right, welcome to this video here where we're going to be taking a look at how do we solve simple linear equations using a single step. Now, a lot of these linear equations are ones that we could maybe just look at and see what the value of x is, but I want to go through the technical way of how we get the variable isolated, as that's what we're going to keep on looking at going forward. So this first one here, we're going to look at x plus 5 is equal to 12. Now, most of us could probably look at this and say that x has to be 7. Why? Well, this is where we're going to see why it works mathematically. When we're looking at a linear equation, it's an equation where we have two sides and there's an equal sign in between. You'll see that equal sign there between the 5 and the 12. Now, that equal sign means that whatever we have on one side of the equation, sorry, I should give this side here, okay, will be the same as the other side. Okay, so those two sides have to be the same. They have to be equal to each other. Okay, that's very important. When we have things that are equal to each other, if we put something onto one side, we have to put the same amount onto the other side to keep the scales equal and keep the sides equal. If we do the opposite, if we subtract from both sides, we have to do the same, again, do it to both sides because it's got to be equal. So if I was to say subtract 5 from the left-hand side there, to make it equal, I would have to subtract 5 from the right-hand side as well. Now, when we're adding 5 and then subtracting 5, those two are going to cancel out and become just x, and 12 minus 5 is 7. So we know that our x value has to be 7 because we've isolated our variable. Let's look at another one, something like this. 4 plus y is equal to 17. What does y have to be? Well, it's got to be 13, right? 4 plus 13 is 17. Why does this work out? Well, we have that 4 there on the right-hand side that's combined to our y through addition, okay, or it's a positive 4. And so what we have to do is we have to subtract 4 on that side because we want y all by itself. We're trying to solve for it. But if we subtract 4 from one side, we have to subtract 4 from the other side. And therefore, 17 minus 4 is 13, and so our y value has to be 13. This is something that we need to do in order to come up with the solution to our question. Okay, so the solution is what value of, in this case, y works. I hope this has helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day.